Chanakya, Dharmashastra, and Kautilya Ardhashastra. So the word insurance we can see from Dharmashastra, Ardhashastra, and Manusmriti, developed over a period of time depending upon the requirement of our country. We have taken some of the developments of England and other countries. Accordingly to our requirements, the insurance evolution we have been changed. Now, chronological sequence of events in Indian scenario when we see, in 1818, we have started with Oriental Life Insurance Company in Calcutta. In 1829, Madras Equitable in Madras Presidency, Life Insurance Madras Equitable Company we have started with the evolution. In 1850, Triton Insurance Company Limited in Calcutta. Then in 1870, British Insurance Act enacted. In 1871, Bombay Mutual Oriental, 1874, Empire of India, 1897 in Bombay. Then in 1896, Bharat Insurance Company Limited in Delhi. And in 1907, Indian Mercantile Insurance Limited we have started with. Then in 1938, Insurance Act was enacted. Then in 1956, life insurance business in India was nationalized and LIC was formed on 4th September 1956. And in 1973, general insurance business was nationalized and GIC, general insurance, and 4 subsidiaries were formed. And in 1999, IRDA was established through Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority IRDA Act. Now at present we are following the IRDA Act rules and regulations, which is very important in India. Every insurance company and every insurance policy holder has to go through with the rules and regulations which are established by the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority, that is IRDA, which is established in the year 1999. Then in the year 2000, insurance sector opened for the private players till 1999, that is till the IRDA development establishment. It was only the government organizations has to provide the insurance products to the policy holders. But after the IRDA came into existence, because of the LPG liberalization, globalization and privatization, even the insurance sector has been privatized. It has been opened for the private sector people, private players, according to the R.N. Malhotra recommendations. Now, R.N. Malhotra recommendations are the recommendations which are given by the insurance, specially meant for the insurance sector. And foreign direct investment up to 26% was allowed. Foreign direct investment means even the people who are residing outside the India, they can invest into our insurance sector, and that is 26% was allowed. In the year 2002, General Insurance Business Nationalization Amendment Act 2002 has came into existence. Subsidiaries of GIC were restructured as independent companies and GIC was made national reinsurers. Now in the year 2002, General Insurance Business Amendment came into existence. Now the General Insurance Business related amendments, everything we have to go through with this GIC Nationalization Amendment Act 2002. Then in the year 2003, introduction of broker in Indian insurance market has started. In the year 2003, the introduction of brokers in Indian insurance market. Like in stock exchange, we will have brokers who has to deal with the, who are the third party, intermediaries between the investors and the company. Same way in insurance sector also, brokers came into existence who act as an intermediary between the policy holder and the insurance company. Like these are the evolution of insurance sector worldwide as well as within the India. Now till today, from the 1999 till today, we are following the IRDA rules and regulations. Now this is about the evolution or the history of insurance sector worldwide as well as in India. Now next we will see what is the cost that an individual has to face. That is the expenditure. Say for example, if I am taking the insurance policy, what is the cost I have to face as an individual? Now, when I am taking the insurance policy, the first thing I need to pay is insurance premium. Insurance premium is the first cost to an individual. They has to pay it. Then sacrifice some part of earnings. Obviously, that we are paying the premium means some part of our earnings we are sacrificing towards the insurance policy. Hence, it is a sacrificing of earnings towards the insurance. Then sacrificing purchases. Instead of purchasing the other goods or other services, we are purchasing the insurance policy. Because we are going with the insurance policy, we cannot purchase any other goods for this value. Hence, we are sacrificing the other purchases also. Reduced living standard. The living standard of the individual will be reduced because we are paying the premium. We cannot purchase the other elements. Hence, reduced standard of living. Giving up few comforts or luxuries. When we are paying the premium, we cannot purchase, we cannot live up to the other comforts or other luxuries. Hence, it is the cost of the individual. Sacrificing present earnings for the future. Now, insurance policy, why we are taking it for the future purpose. Currently, what we are doing in the current scenario, we are paying the premium. We are paying premium for the protection of our life in the future. Hence, it is a sacrifice of our present earnings for the future. To make our future a protective one, hence we are sacrificing our present earnings. Increased purchasing cost in future. Now, in future, our purchasing cost will be increased because we are spending current earnings for the future. Automatically, our future cost will be increased. Reduction in savings. Out of the earnings which we will get, either salary you say or profits you say or any other way of getting the income, from the income, when you are paying the premium for the insurance policy, it is nothing but your savings will be reduced because we can't save it for our particular present situation. We are saving it for the future. So our future savings will be increased, but our present savings will be reduced. So these are the various costs that the individual has to get. Then benefits to the individual. Now, when they are giving up the expenditure, when they are paying the కాస్ట్ వెన్ దే ఆర్ పేరింగ్ ద కాస్ట్ అంటే మనం ఖర్చులు పడిస్తున్నాము అని అర్థం. అక్కడ ఖర్చు పెడుతున్నాము అని అర్థం. ఇన్సూరెన్స్ కి మనం ఖర్చు పెడుతున్నప్పుడు మనకి ఏ బెనిఫిట్స్ వస్తాయి? ద బెనిఫిట్స్ విచ్ ద ఇండివిజువల్స్ విల్ రిసీవ్. వన్ ఈజ్ పీస్ ఆఫ్ మైండ్ అండ్ రెడ్యూస్ యాంగ్జైటీ. అంటే ఫ్యూచర్ లో ఏమవుతుందో అని తెలియదు అని అన్న సిచ్యువేషన్ లో ఇన్సూరెన్స్ పాలసీ తీసుకోవడం వల్ల ఫ్యూచర్ సెక్యూర్ గా ఉంది అనే ఒక పీస్ ఆఫ్ మైండ్ వీ కెన్ హ్యావ్ ఇట్. సో దట్ ఈస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ది బెనిఫిట్. Assurance to the family. Head of the family, if anything happens to the head of the family, an assurance will be provided to the entire family members saying that insurance is there. Even if head of the family has got some sort of illness or some sort of, uh, health problem or anything, family will be assured saying that, okay, insurance policy is there. Whenever we require, we can go with the insurance compensation amount. So assurance will be provided to the family. That is another benefit to the individual. Maintains almost same living standard. Now, in the cost, we are saying that the standard of living will be reduced. But if you see on an average, the standard of living will be almost same. It is going to be a benefit to the individual. Not forced to depend on relatives, society, and government. If we can see some of the advertisements on the television also saying that if the insurance policy is not taken and if a head of the family expires suddenly, uh, the family members has to depend on their relatives or on the society or on the government for subsidies, etc. But if the insurance is given, They need not have to depend on relatives or the society or on the government. This is another benefit. No need to sell property, house and assets. Insurance policy is there. Insurance lumps compensation amount will be given by the insurance company to the policy holders. Hence, they need not have to sell their property. They need not have to sell their house or any asset for the day-to-day activities of their life. Then fulfill the dreams of the children. If insurance policy is there, the compensation amount will be utilized for the fulfilling the dreams of the children, like for education purpose or for career building purpose or any other purpose. They can use the same amount, compensation amount for fulfilling the children. It is another benefit to the individual. Then protection from the medical expenses. If any medical emergency occurs, the policy holder who is already having an insurance policy, they will be protected towards the medical expenses, like the medical bills we can say, or diagnostic bills we can say. So those expenses will be protected by the health insurance policy. Hence, if policy is there, it is benefiting to the individuals. They can recover, they can protect towards the medical expenses. Continuous income, stabilized earnings. Now, another benefit of individual for the individual is they will have a continuous income and a stabilized earnings will be there. Like after the expiry of the policy, they can get the compensation amount on a regular intervals if they are willing. Then they are going to have a continuous income. It's a kind of a pension after the retirement. Same way, insurance is also throughout the service. If they are paying for the insurance, after the retirement, the insurance company will pay them the regular intervals. So they are going to have a continuous income and a stable earnings. Savings tool. Now, recently, few of the insurance policies are allowed for the tax saving purpose also. Now, most of the people, along with protecting their lives, along with that, for tax savings also, the individuals are going for, with the insurance policies. Hence, tax saving is also one of the benefit which can be given to the individuals when they are going with the insurance policies. Then investment tool. Now, individuals are going to think insurance as an investment tool because they are going to invest their funds presently, which they are going to get in the future. So, it's an investment tool. Insurance is also a kind of insurance tool, investment tool. Like how we purchase the shares, same way we can even go with the purchasing the insurance policy by paying the premium on a regular intervals where they are going to get after certain maturity period, the insurance amount will be given back to the policy holders. In this way, it is also acting as an investment tool. Another benefit is financial planning with certainty. Now, financial planning, if properly planned by the individual, insurance is also acting as a financial planning tool, like investment tool, like how we invest it in a company. Same way, insurance policy తీసుకోవడం వల్ల మనం మన financial planning ని proper గా future లో with certainty అంటే after 10 years this is the amount I am going to receive. A certainty, with the certainty we are going to have it. Then safety set for the business. Now, insurance, if it is taken by the individuals for the business purpose, if any fire accident occurs, if any sort of accident occurs in the business area, it is very helpful for the business to recover it from the insurance policy because it acts as a protecting the products and services from getting it theft or getting it from fire accident. And the last one is capital protection. With the help of insurance, the capital will be protected. Today you are investing, it will be gathered towards the lump sum amount, and future it will be protected. Your capital will be increased. In this way, capital protection will be given to the individuals. So these are the benefits of benefits which the individuals are going to receive. Now, these are the benefits to the individual. Next, we will see cost and benefits to the society. Right. Cost and benefit to the society. What the insurance product is going to do with the society? What are the costs and the benefits to the society? No cost to the society if individuals business are buying the insurance policy. Now, basically, when an individual is buying the policy, he will be benefited. When the business persons are buying the insurance policy, the business will be protected. Business will be benefited. So, in this way, no burden is going to be rest on the society. Society is not going to pay any, insurance policy for the society members, right? So, only cost will not be there for the society members. Only benefits will be there to the society because ultimately a group of individuals or a group of business industries will become a particular society. Hence, there won't be any cost for the society because insurance policies are not taken by the society. Insurance policies are taken by the individuals or the businesses. Then no necessity to take care of families of deceased earning member. Now, in this case, society doesn't have a particular family member as such where dependents will be there on the society. No. Hence, there is no necessity of taking care of the families. Like individual, head of the family is not there, the family members will be depending on some other persons. Whereas in society, there is no head of the society or head of the family. Hence, no need of taking care of the deceased earning member. Reduce the medical expenditure on the government. If more number of people take the insurance policy, then obviously the expenditure on the government will be reduced because the medical expenditure will be shared by the insurance companies as well as the insurance policy holders. Hence, the government will be benefited in this way because they are going to have a less medical expenditure on the government. Then reduce the burden on the government for providing subsidies, food, energy, healthcare, and education. If the individuals are taking the insurance policy, they will be protected towards the food, energy, healthcare, and education by the insurance sector. Hence, in this way, the burden on the government will be reduced because they need not have to give the subsidies for the energy, for the healthcare, or for the education sector. Then lower taxes on general public. The taxes, when an insurance policy is taken by the individual, as I mentioned you that one of the benefit that insurance policies will help us in tax reduction. In this way, general public will pay less tax. It is another benefit to the society that public, the citizens of that particular country's tax payable income will be reduced. In this way, the general public will be having a happy payment of less tax. Then growth of GDP, national income and living standard will be improved because they are protecting the future. The future earnings will be increased. Hence, the GDP, gross national income and the living standard of the society will be improved. Limited resources are utilized in an optimal manner. Limited resources, now we can say education sector and healthcare sector are also having, food sector are also having the limited resources. Now, in this way, with the help of the insurance policy, the limited sector resources can be utilized in an unlimited manner or a maximum utilized manner. Drives economy and growth of the society. It helps in improving the economy of the country as well as it helps in improving the growth of the society. So these are some of the cost and benefits which the society is going to get from the insurance policy which is given by the insurance companies as well as from the insurance policy holders. So in this way, we have cost and benefit analysis towards the individual and towards the society. We are going to see the last slide. Right. The last slide we can see is insurance as a social security tool and insurance and economic development. How the insurance is helpful in social security, that is welfare of the society, and insurance and economic development. How insurance is helpful in developing the country economically. We will see that. Now, insurance as a social security tool, it will provide the security and safety towards the future of individuals or to the business. Business is going to earn losses. Hence, the insurance policy is taken. It will protect us from the fire accidents or theft. Same way, individuals also in future, because future is unexpected, future is unpredictable in nature. If anything happens in the future, the family should be having a security position. Hence, security and safety will be provided as a security tool towards the society. Then insurance helps in having a peace of mind. In this way, social security tool will be improved. That is, if the individuals are having a peace of mind, their mental status will be healthy and their physical status will be healthy. In this way, society will lead a healthy lifestyle. Encourages savings. Insurance will encourage the saving because payment of premium leads us to future savings. Hence, it encourages the savings. Provides investment. It is nothing but insurance is an investment tool. We are investing today to get the better future. So, it's an investment tools. Meets various needs. Insurance helps us in meeting the various needs like education, food, or any other need that the individual is in necessity of. So it helps us in insurance helps us in meeting the various needs. Helps in loss reduction. Insurance helps us in having a loss reduction, that if any fire accident occurs. Now insurance with the policy or insurance policy, the loss will be reduced. So it helps in loss reduction, increases efficiency. As insurance policy provides security and safety to the person, the people has to earn today to save it for the better future. Hence, it increases the efficiency. Enhancement of credit. Insurance is a concept of credit is involved in this particular insurance policy because we are paying present and we are going to receive it in the future. Cost we are bearing it today, but benefit we are going to receive it tomorrow. Hence, it is an enhancement of the credit. Controls inflation rate. The inflation rate is increasing in the price level changes. That is, it controls the inflation rates. Confidence in work. Because future is protected, every individual will have a confidence in working towards the better future. So these are some of the ways with where the insurance is helpful in protecting the society and in developing the welfare of the society. Then we have insurance and economic development. Economically, a nation will be developed with the insurance because it acts as a relationship between insurance and the economic development, because ultimately insurance companies is reducing the burden on the government. Hence, the development will be done economically. Hence, insurance acts as an economic development tool. Factors affecting economic development. Insurance is one of the factors which will affect the economic development. Higher the insurance policy holders, higher will be the economic development. Investment necessary. Insurance acts as an investment necessary tool for the economic development of the country. Huge funds. Because the insurance policies, if more number of people take the insurance policies, more premium will be collected by the insurance companies. In this way, huge funds will be gathered by the insurance companies, which will lead to the economic development of the country. Accelerate the production cycle. The production cycle here we mean, we start with the issuing of the policies, taking up the policies, expiry of the policy. Again, people start paying the compensation. Then again, people start with the taking the policy. So it is a continuous production cycle which goes on in a round, in a circle. Hence, it accelerates the production cycle. Protection against risk. Insurance acts as a tool which will help us in protecting ourselves from the risk which we are going to take in the future. Hence, insurance acts as a protection against the risk management tool which will help us in the economical development of the country. Promotes foreign trade. It promotes the foreign trade and promotes financial stability. Financial stability in the country. So these are the various ways in which insurance leads us in economic development of the country. So these are the social security tool as well as insurance with the economic development of the country. I hope the concept is clear to you all. Right, this is about the further introduction. Now let us see the types of insurance. Let me share a screen. I hope the screen is visible to you all. The screen is visible now. Now the next topic we have is life insurance. We have two types of insurance. One is life insurance and non-life insurance. Let us see the life insurance concept now. Right. Life insurance is a contract. Life insurance is a contract between an insured, that is the policy holder, and the insurer or assurer, where the insurer promises to pay the designated beneficiary a sum of money in exchange of for a premium upon the death of insured party. Right. Life insurance, from the name itself, it is clear. It is an insurance policy which is provided to the life of a particular person. Where the person is the policy holder, we call him as policy holder, that is insured party, who will take the policy and who will provide the policy, that is the insurance company, we call him as insurer or assurer. Where the insurer promises to pay, that is insurance company promises to pay The designated beneficiary. The designated beneficiary means insured party. అంటే పాలసీ హోల్డర్ కి సమ్ ఆఫ్ మనీ అమౌంట్ పే చేస్తానని చెప్పి ప్రామిస్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది ఇన్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ఫర్ ఎ ప్రీమియం. సమ్ ఎప్పుడు పే చేయడం జరుగుతుంది? పాలసీ హోల్డర్ ఎప్పుడైతే ప్రీమియం పే చేస్తారో, సో ప్రీమియం పే చేసిన దానికి ఎక్స్చేంజ్ లో బెనిఫిషియరీకి సమ్ అమౌంట్ ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది అపాన్ ద డెత్ ఆఫ్ ద ఇన్షూర్డ్ పార్టీ. బికాజ్ ఇది లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ కాబట్టి లైఫ్ ఎండ్ అయ్యేంత వరకు ప్రీమియం పే చేస్తే లైఫ్ ఎండ్ అయిన తర్వాత లంసమ్ అమౌంట్ ని మొత్తం డిపెండెంట్స్ కి, ఇన్షూర్డ్ పార్టీ డిపెండెంట్స్ కి ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. సో దట్ ఈస్ యువర్ లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్. Depending on the contract, the other events such as terminal illness or critical illness can also be the reason for the payment. Now, depending upon the type of the contract, ఒకవేళ టర్మినల్ అంటే ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ లో ఏదైనా ఇల్నెస్ వస్తే లైక్ పారాలిసిస్ రావడము, లేదా బాడీకి ఏదైనా ఇంజ్యూర్ అవ్వడము, లేదా క్రిటికల్ గా ఇల్నెస్ రావడం, క్రిటికల్ గా వాళ్ళకి ఏదో డిసీజ్ రావడం, ఇట్లాంటివి ఏమైనా జరిగినప్పుడు కూడా పేమెంట్ అనేది ఇచ్చే స్కోప్ ఉంటుంది. నాట్ ఓన్లీ డెత్, but in between, if the insured party faces some sort of physical damage or any illness is there, then also the payment can be made by the insurance company to the policy holder. The policy holder typically pays a premium either regularly or as one lump sum. పాలసీ హోల్డర్ టిపికల్ గా ప్రీమియం పే చేయడం జరుగుతుంది, అది రెగ్యులర్ గా ఆర్ యాజ్ వన్ లంసమ్. అయితే మనం లంసమ్ ప్రీమియం అన్న పే చేయొచ్చు, అంటే మొత్తం ఒకటేసారి అయినా పే చేయొచ్చు, లేదా రెగ్యులర్ ఇంటర్వెల్స్ లో ప్రీమియం అనేది పే చేయొచ్చు. Other expenses such as funeral expenses can also be included in the benefits. Other expenses అని అంటే ఒక పాలసీ హోల్డర్ చనిపోయిన తర్వాత అతని దహన సంస్కారాలకు ఏదైతే ఖర్చు ఉంటుందో ఫ్యూనరల్ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్, ఈవెన్ దట్ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ ఆల్సో విల్ బి ఇంక్లూడెడ్ ఇన్ ద benefits which the insurance company will pay to the policy holders. Then we have types of life insurance policies. Life insurance policies are divided into pure insurance policy, insurance cum investment policy. Pure insurance policy is divided into against term plans. దీన్ని మనం term plans అని అంటాము. Insurance cum investment policies వచ్చేసి whole life plans, unit linked insurance, money back plans, endowment plans. So these are the various life insurance policies which we can see. Individually we are going to study these policies. Then types of life insurance policies. When we see the types of life insurance policies lo first we will see pure insurance term plans. Now term policy. The features of term policy are covers amount of protection against death of an individual for a given period of time. టర్మ్ పాలసీ అని అంటే ద నేమ్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ క్లియర్. టర్మ్ అంటే ఒక పర్టికులర్ పీరియడ్ కి మాత్రమే ప్రొటెక్షన్ ఇస్తుంది, అది అగేన్స్ట్ ద డెత్ ఆఫ్ ద ఇండివిజువల్. దట్ ఈస్ యువర్ టర్మ్ పాలసీ. ఇన్సూరెన్స్ అమౌంట్ ఈస్ టు బి పెయిడ్ టు ద నామినీ ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ ది డెత్. ఒకవేళ పాలసీ హోల్డర్ వైఫ్ అండ్ హస్బెండ్ ఉన్నారు, హస్బెండ్ పైన ఇన్సూరెన్స్ పాలసీ, లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ టర్మ్ పాలసీ ఉంది, హస్బెండ్ ఎక్స్పైర్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఆ అమౌంట్ ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో అది వాళ్ళ నామినీకి ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. నామినీ అని అంటే యూజువల్లీ ఇట్ విల్ బి వైఫ్ ఆర్ మదర్ ఆఫ్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ పాలసీ హోల్డర్. సో ద అమౌంట్ విల్ బి పెయిడ్ టు ద నామినీ ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ ది డెత్. లో కాస్ట్, చీపెస్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ ద లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్. లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ లో ఉన్న డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ పాలసీస్ లో వన్ ఆఫ్ ది చీపెస్ట్ లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ పాలసీ వచ్చేసి మనకి టర్మ్ పాలసీ. ఫ్రమ్ ఒరిజినల్ టర్మ్ పాలసీ టు హోల్ లైఫ్ టర్మ్ పాలసీ. కన్వర్టబిలిటీ అంటే టర్మ్ పాలసీని మనం హోల్ లైఫ్ పాలసీకి కన్వర్ట్ చేయొచ్చు. అంటే టర్మ్ పాలసీ అంటే మేబీ ఒక 10 years 15 years కి తీసుకునేది, ఒక పర్టికులర్ టైం పీరియడ్ కి తీసుకునేది టర్మ్ పాలసీ అంటాం. హోల్ లైఫ్ అని అంటే టిల్ ద ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ది, అంటే డెత్ వరకు పాలసీని కంటిన్యూ చేస్తున్నాము అని అంటే దాన్ని హోల్ టైం పాలసీ అని అంటాం. నౌ టర్మ్ పాలసీని హోల్ టైం పాలసీకి కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ద ఫ్లెక్సిబిలిటీ ఈస్ దేర్. Changes in premium. It may be either increase or decrease based on the period of the policy, age, etc. You can change the premium payments. Either you can increase the premium payment or you can decrease the premium payment based on the policy terms and conditions or based on the age of the policy holders. Then when we see the advantages and disadvantages of term life policy, high amount of coverage at low premium. One of the advantages, we can cover high amount at a low premium. We can pay the low premium and we can cover the high amounts. That is one of the advantage with the term policy. Then death benefit payable to the beneficiary when the annuity passes away. Now, when the death of the insurance policy holder occurs, the amount will be paid to the beneficiary. That is one of the advantage. Then tax benefit. According to one of the advantage of insurance policy is we can have a tax benefits when we take the policy. Same way when you take the insurance policy, according to under section 80C of Income Tax Act, the tax will be deducted up to 1,50,000. So 1,50,000 exemption we can get if we take the term policy. Renewability. Once the year is expired, it can be renewed with the same premium and rate. Say for example, 5 years ki manam term policy తీసుకున్నాము. 5 years expiry అయిపోయింది. Same policy we can continue for the next 5 years. So renewability is there with the term policy. Now disadvantages. Now when we see the disadvantages, limited to conversion period. అంటే మనం ఎంత పీరియడ్ కి అయితే ఈ పాలసీ తీసుకుంటామో అంత పీరియడ్ కి మాత్రమే ఇది మనకి ఉపయోగకరంగా ఉంటుంది. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ లిమిటెడ్ టు ద కన్వర్షన్ పీరియడ్. Pure insurance, no investment. It is purely protecting the life, but it will not give you any investment. అంటే మనకి రిటర్న్ ఏమీ రాదు, ఎక్సెస్ అమౌంట్ ఏది రాదు. మనం ఎంతైతే పే చేస్తామో అది ఆఫ్టర్ డెత్ లంసమ్ అమౌంట్ లో మనకి తిరిగి రావడం జరుగుతుంది. No surrender value. Here surrender value is nil in case of the term life policy. These are the advantages and disadvantages in case of the term life policy. Now, for whom the term life policy is suitable? Suitable for the investors with short-term life insurance needs 10 years or less. ఎవరికైతే 10 years కన్నా తక్కువ షార్ట్ టర్మ్ లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ కి వెళ్ళాలి అని అనుకుంటున్నారు వాళ్ళకి ఇది సూట్ అవుతుంది. అంటే మోస్ట్లీ ఇట్ విల్ బి లైక్ ద పర్సన్ హూ ఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ 40 years or 50 years ఏజ్, దే కెన్ గో విత్ ద టర్మ్ లైఫ్ పాలసీ. హూ కెనాట్ అఫోర్డ్ విత్ హై ప్రీమియం, ఎవరైతే హై ప్రీమియం పే చేయలేని వాళ్ళు ఉంటారో, అంటే లో ప్రీమియం పే చేసే వాళ్ళు ఉంటారో వాళ్ళకి ఈ పాలసీ అనేది హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది. Students who want to take education loan and bank required coverage housing loan. Students who want to go with the education loan, housing loan కి వెళ్ళాలనుకునే వాళ్ళు, they can go with the term policy. Suitable for investors who want to demarcate between risk coverage and investment options. ఇన్వెస్టర్స్ ఎవరికైతే రిస్క్ కవరేజ్ ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ ఆప్షన్స్ కి ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ లో వాళ్ళు సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి అని అనుకుంటున్నారో ఫర్ దెమ్ టర్మ్ పాలసీ ఈజ్ సూటబుల్. These are the suitability. These are the features which I have already explained you, the pros, that is advantages, cons, and to whom it is suitable. Now we have seen term plans. Now next one is whole life plans. Now these whole life plans in the next class we will continue. I hope you understood the concept very well. In the next class I will continue with the further types of life insurance contracts. Thank you. Have a nice day. We will meet again in the next class.